as we'll see what Chovy or Doran are going to be playing to augment. It's a very scary thing to face off against. 4 seconds, and there is the Talia. I don't think that Zeka has lost a game on this champion yet. As having a look. He lost his first game in their last series.
Well, I really like the Hanwha composition here.
All right. We are here already. Top laners in the river, ready to emote at one another. But Kingan's a bit shy. He's not going to come out of the reeds just yet.
If only Dunan was here.
I know.
It doesn't matter if it's game 5 of finals.
No, he will be emoting.
He will. The back foot. And Hanwha Life isn't aware yet that the red buff was taken. But we'll find out shortly.
Attention's going to be going down there as, Life is getting very aggressive. Delight already burning. A few more autos will do it as Life is in trouble. The polymorph timing just too good. And Life oversteps his bounds.
Yeah, I don't think you should be trying to hard all in with Zyra Khan.
I was very confused. I'm not going to lie. It was that was a strange moment.
I'll be looking at that. And
right.
Think, there you go.
I'm like, who got the first one? Yeah. That's my excuse anyway. I'm sticking with it. Peanut going to be able to grab Shelly, and she'll be employed to knock down one of these turrets around this map. And so far,
and ideally want to try and use this Herald for an aggressive play early on as...
Ooh. Arctic Assault goes completely wide, but Permafrost is going to be there, holds on to the Warrior Trickster as Life interrupts Chovy, but he's going to be interrupted himself, and now he gets the quickness off, but will the Ignite be enough? PEYZ gets into the backline, Clid's in trouble, he's flashing, and Viper, he's going to give up on this one, there is no hope. And now PEYZ is flashing forward, Featherstorm is going to come down.
Yes, cleanse.
Does he have the Blade Caller available? The answer is yes, but there is the cleanse that you were talking about, and PEYZ just skates his way in. That is the kill onto Viper as well, as Kingan's fighting Doran towards the top side, and I don't think it matters all that much.
Nope. Kingan, this is exactly what you can't do against Zeri, is these type of messy, scrappy fights where you don't have the cooldowns to deal with her.
Yeah, and we've had these Zeri moments quite often, as just knows that he has cleanse, so just has to wait for the feathers, and there it is. Really beautifully played there by PEYZ.
If there is anyone on the internet listening right now, go and do the research and tell us.
Do a PhD. As Weaver's Wall going to come through here, Zeka's going to pay a visit towards the top lane, and that is a really dead Cassante. Kingan locking down the first kill for Hanwha Life Esports here. Don't know whether it's going to be enough to change everything, but it's definitely a step in the right.
It's a bit fast and loose there from Peanut, but it ends up working out. They get the already are like stronger than your opponent. I think defensive items actually gain a ton of value. As PEYZ,
he's just walking at them. Chovy, he's ulted as well, as Glacial Prison going to be used defensively, and Chovy is going to interrupt the teleport. Zeka, not a whole lot he can do here. Seismic Shove going to be thrown down, but they give the kill over to PEYZ. That is a killing spree for the Zeri. And I don't think taking a bit of damage on this out, if this was almost any other situation, I'd be like, wow, Gen G destroying this. It's probably a 3-0. And Doran looking to get underneath this turret. They should be able to guarantee that one as Glacial Prison does come through. Cleared. Not a whole lot of defensive statistics as PEYZ is just running around having the greatest time ever on this Zeri, who is just untouched in these little skirmishes.
Kingan, meanwhile, is getting a turret, which I do think is the right course of action here. Jax remains a win condition, right? And the game stayed currently in absolute shambles. But from a couple of mistakes, as we have seen in many a playoff series already, even insurmountable games can still be fought their way back from. And Kingan keeping pressure in the sideline is a large part of that, because it's going to force responses from Gen G. It might force mistakes. And as long as they ensure that those don't happen, they should be completely fine. As even on Vision, what are you going to do?
He has teleport, so he can get down here. Are they ready for a fight, though, is my question, and I just don't know. NG, not a lot of information in this area, though, as they finally do get it. Peanut on Vision right now, but he can't get into the pit because there are rocks strewn on the ground. It's kind of like Home Alone, man. Like, threw out the Legos and you just can't walk across the corridor.
And while getting this Drake is big, as, cancel from Pina there, you give up 2 turrets. So, even though Hanwha Life, I think, doing a good job there of kind of catching Gen G off guard, right? Making sure they're on the river, They also had some vision in mid, which helped with this. The game state still gets worse, because now they're 7k gold behind.
Yeah, but they are not at risk of losing soul.
That is true. Yeah, it had to be life or Clid, right? Like, they need to go in, they need to keep checking. They can't really afford not to take that risk. And now, looks like the Baron is just going to get taken here. Doran also should be able to get Clid out of here.
No. Prison does come down, and Gen G are going for the turn. There's the flash away, but the Cyclone's going to be enough. Kingen goes golden, but he will be going towards the Death Chamber immediately afterwards. Actually, a really, really cute use of the Counter-Strike, but that is only going to delay the inevitable, as Viper's like, nah, I'm not into team fighting, guys. It's not the life I lead. I do not want to do that, as PEYZ is underneath inhibitor turrets, just still fighting them. Yeah, he is. That is another kill. That's the triple for the Zeri. Viper's going to get an inner turret. Congratulations, brother. And now Gen G going to move back towards the Baron.
Coming into this series, one of the big questions was, how is the bot lane going to do? Gen G have been very reliant on their bot lane performing, and PEYZ has only played, as far as I'm aware, one best of 5, which was last year in Summer Challengers playoffs, and he got focused because...
Here is the fight that they're forcing. It is onto Zeka. The chain of CC was just gorgeous there, with the help of the charm, as Viper going to walk out of the way of one of those himself. Kingen getting the information that his base is falling apart as Chovy's just dashing around, doesn't have Spirit Rush anymore. But these Nexus turrets in trouble, a teleport just to make sure that the minions stay alive, as a charm is going to connect onto Kingen here. Glacial Prison goes entirely wide, and that Blade Caller did minuscule damage. PEYZ takes it as an opportunity to press the ult button, but Viper is going to clean him up. It does not matter whatsoever though, and that 1,000 gold he'll have to find a way to use in game number 2, I believe, because Gen G are going to wipe out the Nexus. And this game, an absolute statement from our second place team here in the LCK. Really impressive stuff, as they will finally take this one down. The most important 50 gold goes to Pina.
Wasn't close whatsoever here for Gen G. Completely taking control of the game early on, as they should have, and then running with it. And coming into today, we had 2 big question marks. What is going to happen with Clid?